Well, it looks like there's more bullshit going on in the world of Warcraft, and who would have known Blizzard being the great company that they are, and obviously wanting everybody to just enjoy everything that they put out, never critique anything, never say anything bad about them, but just be on the side and keep our noses browned up and directly shoved right into their ass cheeks. I'm not one to do that because I don't live for the internet to become some famous mumble-jumble bullshit artist. Blizzard's announcing a new premium currency for player housing. Some data mine leak that went out. I'll show you the screenshot here. You probably see the screen go blurred. And they're supposedly putting out this premium currency as a new way to approach players for housing and all this mumble-jumbo stuff that, quite frankly, I don't really care too much about, obviously, because I'm not a retail guy. I don't play retail WoW, nor am I sub to the product. But what I do care about is World of Warcraft at its core, because I care about the passion of, the people that put work into this fucking beautiful project that I will always love, especially on the classic side. But when I see a new premium currency coming out, this leads me to get very scared for the future of Classic Plus and where we're going, because, they've asked on the survey before, and let's not forget, player housing. What do we think about this in Classic Plus? Let's not be fooled here on the things that they have asked on the survey, and if it does well for them because there's too many fucking whales in the World of Warcraft atmosphere that enable this behavior. By the way, to those whales who enable this behavior, you're just as guilty as these fucking douchebags over here who don't know what they're doing for World of Warcraft to make it an engaging world. You think they would learn from, developers that make other projects and do a banging hell good of a fucking job and, attract a really good community, but instead you got these weird fucking marketing decisions that get forced onto these devs, which I'm sure there's more than a plenty of hardworking devs over there at Blizzard's not, critiquing their hard work they put in, but to have to follow up with this bullshit and enable it within your game that nobody fucking wants in the first place, but people are gonna buy by, default because they're brainwashed at this point. You put a fucking, rat maze in front of them, they'll ask you where the extra cheese is after the maze is done. These are the type of people playing this fucking game nowadays, and it's so gone. This company is so cooked from where it once was and where we are now. It's a damn shame. Like, I feel bad for fucking people that are entering the scene or creators who are a part of the scene that love this product, that even enjoy whether you're playing retail, MOP, whatever, you're playing Classic, you're playing Anniversary, you're waiting for TBC, you're on Legion Remix. I don't care. If you're enjoying your time, you're enjoying your time. The point that I'm getting at, which I'm annoyed the most, is the fact that this type of behavior is continuously being a slap in the face from Blizzard because they look at the data, they look at the statistics, and they see that everyone wails no matter what. So it enables this type of behavior to do more bullshit ongoing and on forward. And I saw Asmon's video about this. I'll show you a clip right here, which I think is very important to the subject.
That's what happens when 3 companies own the entire gaming industry. I tried to tell you guys. I tried to warn you. I tried to say every single time. I mean, they still do it? Yeah, they do. And let's see here. It really hurts, man. It's not even about the currency. It's a large, dedicated portion of the player base crying for years that we don't want the game to head in this direction, and here it is. Unfortunately, the player base has shown time and time again that they will purchase this stuff, so Blizzard continues to add it into the game. That's it, guys.
The fact is, people online are not happy about this. You check the Wowhead threads as well. You could see the comments right here on the screen. People are not fucking happy about this, that you're involving some type of Diablo 4-like system, which, by the way, if anybody fucking remembers this, if you really played Diablo, because I was a massive Diablo fan before I fucking cared about WoW, Diablo had its season pass in the beginning where it only gave you 666 platinum tokens or some bullshit like that, and it wasn't even enough tokens to get the next battle pass until people complained about it, which was fucking outrageous. And the point is, what I'm saying is, until people complain about something, you don't get nothing back in return. Until people start opening their mouth, you don't see actually something happen. The same fiasco that just happened with old raids and old gold the other day. What happens if nobody talked about it? If Jerome and Kago and a whole bunch of other angry players were bringing this up, and there was petitions outside of Stormwind I was hearing, and MOP and all this shit that Jerome was hosting. What happens if players never did anything about that and actually said something? Blizzard would be like, oh no, nothing ever happened. No, it's no big deal. Oh, it was, it's a bug. It was an intended incident, or whatever the fuck they want to call it. But now you're putting in this premium Diablo-like bullshit-ass currency system, which, don't worry, the retail defenders, they're going to say, oh, just let people rock. It's optional. Oh, it's another angry guy on the internet mad at Daddy Blizzard. While they have 1,000 fucking skins, they buy all the fucking WoW tokens. These are the same people that enable this behavior. They don't care about where original WoW once was. They don't care about OG WoW. OG WoW to them is like, whatever. It's out the fucking window. And I don't hate you if you play retail, by the way. And people will see this and they'll be like, oh my god, this dude's angry and he's pissed off. Well, yeah, I'm passionate about World of Warcraft. I care about where the product was once at. And I cared about Season of Discovery heavily. And then especially where World of Warcraft's going to go at Classic Plus, which of course I'll be playing. But god, it's going to be fucking disappointing if we're going to see premium house currency involved in retail WoW, and if people like this shit and they enable this shit, it's gonna be applied to the next shit. You get what I'm saying? This is how the fucking dirt path works. WoW token was in retail. It followed through retail. It went all the way from fucking where it once was, then came back to Wrath of the fucking Lich King. If something works for them, they're gonna make it work elsewhere. This is what they do. They're not dumb. Blizzard is smart at this. If they see a system that works, and they're like, wait a minute, we're getting an extra squeeze of the juice out of this, let's involve this system into another fucking place. And let's put this in Classic Plus. I guarantee you, this is the fucking trail we're on now. And I'm sorry for cursing so much. I apologize. I'll try to dial down a little bit. But my god, this is the most mind-baffling stuff I've ever seen in my life. And the fact that I know for 100% certainty people are gonna gobble this up before Thanksgiving is even here. I'm telling you, it's just the truth. And this really is just showing us, the players, that Blizzard does not give zero care about any of this video stuff, any of this talk we make online, any of this so-called noise, not even a pipsqueak about it, because all they care about is what goes to their pockets. All they care about is where the money is flowing. If everybody stopped subbing for one day, it would be a catastrophe for them. It'd be a market crash for them. They'd say, oh my god, what's going on? Microsoft would be right up their ass, shoving up their wazoo. It'd be insane. But I'm telling you, man, this company that we all once fucking grew up with, people who actually played the fucking game back in the day, and obviously I admitted that I wasn't once of the OG original people, 04, 05 veteran. I'm not a vanilla fucking at its core, played back in those days. I didn't have the opportunity to, but I did my research. I looked into the past. I played Classic 2019 all the way through over here where Season of Discovery is, and I got to enjoy so much and look back at the history and study the game as a student, a knowledge of what a great company once was. And when I used to play Diablo originally, that's what I was on, and seeing how Blizzard North used to handle things to where it was now, I appreciate the passion. I see the project. I see the vision of where they once were as just passionate individuals to now who they are now, which is a lifeless husk of a passionate team of what they once were. And maybe you could say that's because of Activision, Microsoft. Maybe you could say the devs are just not the same fucking people. There's 100 different reasons. But this currency shit, whoever decided that this was the next way to cook with this, to squeeze out more money, bravo. Congratulations. You just provided more people on the internet to be pissed off more than ever for you taking the direction of the game. Oh, we're going to midnight. Well, let's see if midnight doesn't squeeze more money out you. Let's not only give you player housing, but we're going to give you options to buy more stuff on top of player housing. We're going to squeeze every juice out of you as much as we can, as if you're not making billions of dollars a year already. This is the same company that's making billions a year already. They can't even follow their own fucking TOS. They don't even uphold and stand by their own creators. They try to pay other fucking creators, send them money through the mail like they did with Savix, get denied. We remember that shit. We're not stupid. And this has happened how many fucking times now? I mean, come on, bro. This is a joke. We're in a fucking circus. We're in a complete circus of what we once were. You guys used to be fucking respectable. People would go to your shops and stores for fucking t-shirts and pre-orders and wait for fucking trailers to come out, and they were hyped for you guys. And now look at you. You're not even a fucking Blizzard anymore. You're just a bunch of snowflakes. that don't get the message from your own fucking community. But the data, they'll tell you, says otherwise. Diablo Immortal, which I've made a video about this, by the way, is making criminally, almost to the point where it might be fucking criminal, how much money they're making on that project alone. And they get inspired by that dog shit, and now they're like, you know what? Let's do what we were doing in Diablo 4 with the platinum and all that stuff. And let's add this, like, style of currency onto the housing system. Because this is a good way to announce Midnight with player housing. Because we're all souped about player housing. Hell yeah, bro. For years we've been waiting for something like this. But let's give them one fucking final jab. Instead of saying, here's Midnight, enjoy Midnight. See what it's all about. Enjoy the raids. It's going to be hard, whatever. Enjoy the new content, the new zones, etc. The new PvP system, whatever the fuck they have in place. And oh, don't just enjoy player housing on its own. We'll give you one final jab. That is disgusting. That shows you their mentality. It's not about just the expansion and you guys being hyped for, oh, the new lore. Oh, where is fucking, Xalatath gonna go now? No, they don't give a fucking rat's ass about that as much as they claim they do. They care about squeezing that juice out of you until you're fucking anorexic. Until they got you to the last bone. That's what they fucking care about. And once again, I'm sorry, I'm cursing too much. I realize I'm trying to dial back on it, but my God, this is mind-baffling to me. The fact that people really pay you this much a month for your sub already, and the fact people buy your WoW tokens already, and the fact that people buy your in-game store mounts for years now. I remember watching old Asmon videos back in the day, like years ago, him bitching about mounts. Him, like, being upset that the new mount isn't. And don't get me wrong, at the end of the day, whatever you want to spend your money on, you spend your money on. I get it. But this is just beyond me. A new currency? A whole new system in place that can affect the future of WoW forever. It's not just retail. Classic Plus, they asked these questions on the survey. And if we actually see positive results, like from this retail stuff that's going on, and if it goes through and that's what's actually happening, my God, bro, we are in a world of concern. And they're going to get away with it, as usual, because the players enable it. They like it. And this is what I'm trying to say, which I'm going to say it right now, because quite frankly, I don't live for the internet. I live for just recording these videos, having a good time. Whatever people have to come and say bye, they can talk their shit, or they can ride with me. One or the other. I have a ride or die, that's what's up. I love my community. But I say what I want to fucking say. I have no hairs on my tongue. I ain't shilling for fucking nobody. Here's the reality of the situation. People nowadays in 2025, they like to buy shit. They like to buy gold. They enjoy the RMT. People say they don't, but they fucking do. Because you look at Diablo Immortal, if you're telling me honestly with 100%, you're looking at me and you're saying, no, he's wrong, then why do people spend millions, almost 98 million or some crazy fucking number that when I was looking into it when I did a video, it's on my channel, you could watch it yourself, on Google Play Store, on Apple, on their fucking Play Store too, 98 fucking bajillion $1 million a month on a fucking mobile game, when people were like at the original anger of it when they were announcing it, saying, oh my God, it's not going to be on PC. Meanwhile, they enabled it. People are buying hundreds of thousands of dollars on a mobile game. And these are the same people that are part of the Blizzard economy, the Blizzard community with World of Warcraft too. They buy the mounts. They're the first ones there. When the fucking Brutosaur mount came out, the first ones to buy it. Oh, you gotta get it. It's the meta. These people are the true fucking problem. And it's also on top of Blizzard providing that problem. Because they're both guilty. On top of breaking their own TOS. That they don't even oblige by. And the players at this point in 2025, I'm telling you right now, just want to buy more than ever. They'll tell you they don't. They'll tell you, no, we don't. We never buy gold. It's a fucking lie. It's cap. Everyone's doing it in one way, shape, or form, whether you're doing it with a WoW token or whether you're doing it via fucking RMT on third-party Chinese and Venezuelan websites. Let's get back to the point, though. This currency is bullshit. It's not good for your game. You're putting out a passion project for Midnight. That's great because that's a part of your roadmap. I look forward to see if there's any good lore about that. If there's any good story being told after the War Within. Because War Within, I'm not going to lie, Season 1 was pretty cool. I wish it started with Season 2 stuff when I got to play, but I stopped at that point and I was like, you know what, let me not push it any further. Let me go back to doing what I'm doing with Classic because I enjoy it more. But I hope the best to see if Midnight is actually a good expansion. Because I'm not a complete fucking hater. But what I will hate on is when you try to money grub on your community that's been playing for you guys for years to squeeze an extra dollar out. Oh, here's player housing. Oh, but we got a new system in place. Wait a minute. Settle down now. Calm down. It's a beautiful system, actually. Really beautiful. Hold up. It's kind of crazy, you know what I'm saying? It's just fucking ridiculous. This is not what your players want to see. They just want to see how cool the new content is. And then you slap them right across the face and tell them, be good little boys and girls. And get ready to cough up that American Express, your Visa cards, your, EBT cards, if anybody have SNAP benefits left. Maybe use those too. And do what you gotta do to get ready for the new currency coming to World of Warcraft that will 100% be influenced, if it does good, for Classic Plus. That is fucking horrible. Don't put that shit in C+. Nobody wants to see that shit involved in the game. And if they do, because based off your data, those are your whales, which Blizzard will cater to 100%. And they will ruin the product, not only for Midnight, they will ruin the product for fucking the future of C+. And if you're here to disagree, that's totally fine. I can quite frankly not give a fuck about you disagreeing. What I care about is this message is straight up plain and simple. I love World of Warcraft for what it was back in the day, when there was integrity, there was passion, and there was an actual vision. And you guys fucking actually acknowledged shit instead of stepped away from it. You approached it, which I can respect because you got the balls to fucking say something. And I'm not hating on you guys over there at the dev team saying that you guys are a bunch of, mumbo jumbo douchebags and you don't care about us, yada yada yada. I know you guys work hard. But whoever gave you this decision, in the room, in the studio, what guy in there said this was a good idea? Because this is obviously a marketing decision that got influenced, that you guys are putting into the product for your retail game that will get influenced by a lot of players if that data does look really good and you sell fucking millions of it or whatever, of this new currency, it will get put into Classic Plus. That's a no. Don't do that shit. I'm just keeping it $1.50 with you. I'm being honest. You're gonna put people in the wrong path. That's not what your game needs to be. Your game, if you put WoW tokens in it, okay. People are swiping off the wazoo nowadays, no matter what. Nobody even gives a fuck about that anymore. Even in TBC, if the WoW token is coming there, because that's what everyone is talking about. We talked about that recently. We saw the data mines. It's a big if, but it's most likely coming. We all fucking are not dumb. We're not living under a rock or a tree. If you put it there, people are going to be like, you know what? At least it's fucking legal gold. We'll buy it. But my lord, this is the wrong decision to introduce another currency on top of this. You guys are not Path of Exile. You don't have 1,000 different currencies that you're working with actually integrated, really good systems. You guys are not that. You're Blizzard. The most you ever done was shops and a token. Okay, it is what it is. If that's the most people got to deal with, then that's the devil we deal with. But now you're introducing this new stuff that you think people want because, the numbers say they do. This is retarded. And you wonder why people don't care about your company anymore. You wonder why you continuously lose your biggest people that once represented your game and they don't promote it for you anymore. So you're looking for other people. You're scrambling around, throwing $100 paychecks for a creator here and there. It's a joke. This is straight comedy, and I'm not for it anymore. And I'm sorry that I have to even do a video like this. It sucks. It really sucks that the point of a lot of my content lately has been just seeing how Blizzard is continuously dropping the ball. But this is on you guys. This ain't on me. This ain't on the community over here at the Hydration Nation. This ain't even on the people that, are playing retail. I have no hate for you guys doing that shit. If that's what you guys enjoy, do what you want to do. Who the fuck am I to tell you to do anything? But my God, bro. This is not what I expect out of a company that's already making billions to now make more millions on top of their billions, when all people of your retail side want to see is a good passion of, good content that's provided for, you know, the continuation of the War Within, to see where that, you know, trio of expansions come out from with the War Within, seeing Midnight, you know, seeing the Titan expansion come out. People want to see that, you know, they want to see that through. Now you're just adding on top of new ways to make more money? That's, what the hell are we doing? You guys make enough money already. Don't tell me you don't. Anyways, much love to you. Keep on keeping on, amigos. I apologize if I came off too crazy on this one, but hey, man, it is what it is. The people online will tell you, they'll show you already how annoyed they are about this shit. Both retail players, maybe concerned Classic Plus players, you know, wherever the hell the future goes. I don't know. This whole fiasco has turned into one big circus, and I'm just happy I'm not a part of it. I'm be playing Arc Raiders. We'll be chilling over there and playing some Battlefield and playing Bronzebeard every now and then. Check us out on Twitch, Kick, all that good stuff. Come support the Kick also. The Kick, I'm trying to grow that more. Much love to you, amigos, and we'll go from there. Blizzard, you better change it. People are going to change it for you right up the wazoo. How you doing? Peace.